All right. Whew. This is fresh out of the oven, baked ziti. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to weigh this up because I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all of this. I picked this up out of the oven. I was like, holy crap, this thing is heavy. I don't have any idea how much this thing weighs. So I'm going to weigh it, and then I'm going to reset things up, and then I'm going to start eating. So you'll see why I'm doing that. And anyways, okay, let's get rid of that. I was afraid it was going to melt this thing here. So I got a scale right here. Baked ziti. I made this. Not that hard, actually. I thought it was going to be a little tougher. It's actually pretty easy. I cooked the noodles. I guess you can do it without cooking the noodles. Let me tear this out here. Where's tear? Okay, so 0 pounds, 0 ounces. So I cooked the noodles first, and then I put them on here. Only thing, I don't know if I put enough sauce. So this thing weighs 18 pounds. I'm going to take a picture. You're going to have to believe me. Anyways, who wouldn't believe this? It weighs 18 pounds, 12.5 ounces. There's 2 aluminum pans here. I don't know what they weigh. They must weigh close to 12 ounces anyways. They may even weigh more. We'll say around 18-pound challenge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all of this. So we got a good weight before. And if I can't finish it, and I'm going to do 45 minutes. If I can't finish it, we're going to weigh it after, and we'll figure out what I ate. All right, so I'm going to fast forward for you, but I'm going to set this up in 1 second. All right, so you can see I got a plate here. So what I'm going to do, I didn't touch any of this stuff yet. What I'm going to do, let me turn the brightness up on this here. That's not bad. Okay. Put that there. Hopefully it's in frame. I'm going to, instead of just eating out of the pan like I usually do, I don't know, it doesn't really kind of give you guys like proportions amounts that I'm actually eating. So I'm going to put it on plates. I'm going to scoop it out, put it on plate, scoop it out, put it on plate. We'll see how many plates I actually eat. And then you can kind of get an idea of like how many plates. Because I don't think people realize like how much. Maybe they do. I don't know. Anyways, this smells delicious. I'm having trouble talking because I'm salivating so much. I need a bigger scooper. This big spoon is big, but it's not big enough. And I think this will also help this cool off by putting it on the plate here. So there's already a good amount on this plate, and I haven't even made a dent. I'm going to try to scoop a good amount here. I'm going to mountain-sized plate here. This is not a normal portion, I wouldn't think. Unless you're like a lumberjack or something. Yeah, this is going to be a good call because this stuff is really, really hot. All right. So here's my first plate. I think it's going to take lots of plates to, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyways, all right, so, tastes really good. I'm making a mess. Anyways, so is that like a normal amount that you would normally eat? Probably not. That's like twice as much as a normal person would eat. All right. It smells so good. Oh, I got some drink here. So it's getting kind of cluttered. Let me just put some in this glass. I can't drink a lot of this or I'm going to get full. All right, I can move the timer back a little bit. Let me start the timer. 45 minutes. We'll see how much of this I can eat. It's going to slow me down having to scoop it, but definitely good for cooling it down. Only thing I wish I would have did was use some sausage instead of hamburger. I think it'd be better. There's mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, This stuff is pretty good. Only thing I wish I would have did was add less noodles and more sauce. Maybe with a couple more different types of cheese in this. It's basically lasagna, right? I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing outside. It's really, really windy outside, and it's probably, I don't even think it's 5 degrees out there. Perfect day for a nice warm challenge. First plate down. Now, if I was going to eat normally, people always wondered what I would eat normally. I would not eat that whole first plate normally. I'd probably only eat about a third of it. You know, because I'm always watching the calories and stuff like that. So, but do I feel uncomfortable? Do I feel full right now? No, I don't feel. In my stomach, I don't really feel like I ate much of anything right yet. All right, so this is working pretty good. Stay nice and warm. Whew. I wish I would have added a little bit more salt to this. Didn't add any salt to the sauce. I added it to the when I boiled the noodles, but I don't think it really did anything. I guess I would have noticed that it needed salt. I'm not much of a cook, so I forget to taste stuff as I go. Whew. Actually, I was cold when they started this challenge. It's so freaking cold outside, but now I'm starting to warm up. This is a lot of. So when I cooked this, I covered this up most of the time with aluminum foil because I don't like the crunchy bits. A lot of people like the crunchy bits. I don't know. You can comment below. I don't like crunchy bits in my lasagna or my baked ziti, I guess. I bet some people crave that. They love it. But no, if I was at a dinner party or someplace, I would not be scooping this out with my hands like this. All right, so there's 3. How's that look? I don't think we're quite halfway done with it. Not quite half. I say 7/16 maybe. Yeah, this definitely needs some salt. Oh. How much time is going by? Well, that's it? Oh my god. This is going down super easy. It's not sitting good in my stomach though. Usually I can tell if I'm gonna have like a really good day, either at a contest or practice. As I eat the food, it like settles, almost like it feels like it's like sitting right on your pelvic bone. Like, but sometimes you're full of other stuff and it doesn't do that, and you have a bad day. But anyways, day's not over yet, so let's keep going. Whew. All right. This video is going to be really nice to edit because there's like definite places where I can do some clean fast forwarding when I'm scooping and stuff like that. Anyways, this plate here, I'm going to tell is going to be the one where it's going to start to get tough. So let's get at it. I think it's right around when I finish this plate, it'll probably put me right around the 10-pound mark. I underestimated a little bit about how messy this would be to eat. Oh. Too bad, like, when you ate something, it wasn't like putting gas in the car, where, like, if you wanted to get rid of the gas in the gas tank, you could just drive. But when you eat something, like, this is probably enough calories to run, like, a marathon. But even with this in my, I could never run a marathon. It's totally different. Doesn't work that way. Oh, this towel. Oh my, I shouldn't use the white towel. So you guys are gonna have to comment below and let me know if you think this is a better visual, or is it better just to have the big tray in front of me? By looking how much is left in this tray, I'm glad. Oh my god, I'm glad it's not like sitting in front of me, because I would be intimidated. That's a lot of cheese. Still staying pretty warm. I think you can see the steam. Hopefully you can. That camera's like really good. Hate to get rid of the phone, but they say the new phones are better. We'll see. Pretty soon I'll get a new one. All right. I was kind of thinking mentally it might be better to make a little bit smaller plate, just so I don't have to see that mountain in front of me at this point. I'll check the timer too. So that's more like a normal size. I'd call that like a hungry dad sized plate that you might see at a regular dinner table. I gotta take the sweatshirt off. Whew. All right. Whew. Big take this off so you can see how much is left. Quite a bit. We don't have, I'd say a quarter of it's left. Does that look about right? Yeah, at least a quarter. Yeah. So, oh. All right, so you see how much is left. I don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to eat. All right, that's looks like a mess. All right, I gotta try to get my second wind here. Still a good amount on the plate. It just occurred to me I was kind of cocky and I put the scale away. So now if I don't finish this, I'm going to have to dig it out. Ugh. I used not quite 4 boxes of rigatoni to make this. So 4 pounds, I guess. That's 4 pounds of pasta almost. That's probably like 3.75 pounds of pasta. That's dry weight, of course. All right. I'm throwing those napkins. I'm trying to get them in the trash. I haven't gotten one in yet. All right. Napkin. So you can see how much is left. I don't think there's any way in heck I can eat all that. Not today, anyways. I'll do a little more. Disappointing. I thought I'd be able to get closer. All right. All right, let's try to do that much. strategy. Oh, I can't even keep talking. Of keeping it warm is doing good. I like that. I got to the point where, as I'm still eating, I don't feel any more full as I keep eating, but I just, the level is uncomfortable, but it's not getting like worse, so. That's why when people tell me they have like their favorite food and they say, oh, if we were to do this, whatever their favorite food is, in a contest, I'd kick your butt because I can eat that stuff done. I could just keep eating it. I'm like, no, you can't. They don't know what they're talking about. I think the cats finally got used to me doing these food challenges. They don't want to bother coming around anymore, which is good. You know the cat carrier that you bring if you have a cat, you bring it to the vet? And the cat carrier, well, I'd figure they'd hate that thing. But they love sleeping inside there. I don't know. They didn't like going in there when I had to bring them to the vet. One more plate. One more plate. Oh, oh boy. This stuff is so dense. Oh my goodness. If someone were to offer me $1 million to finish that, would I be able to do it? Maybe. $1 million is a lot of money. Oh. Whew. The last challenge I did was the donuts and the milk. A lot of people commented 10 pounds of donuts, 8 pounds of milk. That's 18 pounds. Well, this is 18 pounds too. Why is this so much harder? Because it's solid food. Like whenever you have something that's very liquid, because I've done over 20 pounds of raviolis, Chef Boyardee raviolis, but it's very liquidy. So it makes a huge difference the way it sets in your stomach. I got 2 minutes left. I'll just eat right out of the pan. It's still nice and warm. One more minute, thank God. One more bite. Mm. 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 All right. So we gotta weigh this. Oh, I don't feel good. All right, I'm gonna have to get up because I put the scale away. 1 sec. I bet I could weigh it. I don't need that bowl. I bet I can use this cup. Let me tear out the cup here. 0 pound. Oh, 0 pounds, 0 ounces. All right, put this on. Get the balance point. Wow, 1 pound, 4.6 ounces. So what it was, 12? It was 18 pounds, 12 ounces. Oh, so that's like 12, 7. Oh, so I think it's like 7 out. Well, I'll do the math on the screen in my magic yellow numbers, but I'm thinking it's like about 17 and a half, maybe a little bit more. I probably should have finished this a little bit. Anyways, baked ziti. Go make it because it is delicious. Just don't try to eat the whole stupid tray. Oh my God. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better right now. If I had an hour, I would have definitely finished that. Yeah. So wimpy. Anyways, like, subscribe. I'm out.